How strong is your back? We have a MedX machine to actually measure how strong people's backs are. This is a rather expensive piece of equipment that comes from the United States. We've had it at mhealth for quite a number of years now, and we've tested thousands of people. With backs, we strap people into this very medieval looking torture device. So essentially Paddy's knees are limited here. We've got a belt on his pelvis. So the only part of his body that can move is his back. That isolates the back muscles. So when we separate the back muscles out from the rest of his body, namely his gluteals and his hamstrings and lower limbs, we can then ask him to push back into the seat back and generate a graph that looks like this. So we can see when Paddy was back in this position here, which is 0 degrees for his spine, he pushed quite hard in that position back there and generated a force which was well above the red line here, which is the normative data for years and stature. Here's the purple line up the top here. As we brought Paddy forward into flexion, we tested him again at 36 degrees, and then the last test that we do with him is in full flexion, which reeks a bit of fear into those of you that may have had disc problems or surgeries in the past, but Paddy's numbers down here were still actually pretty good. We may often see that people fall well below the yellow line here, which is a very poor back strength. Having a weak back is one of the biggest causes that we see of having back pain. Very similar to knees. So if people don't have good strength, they don't have good function. So we can measure that specifically. We can also treat on this machine, so we can pin load appropriate weights for Paddy and progress him back to the strength that his back should be at for a gentleman of his age, size and weight.